Armed with lethal weaponry, advanced stealth, and powerful radars, U.S. Navy destroyers are more than just ships. They're floating fortresses, representing the Navy's strength across the world's oceans. Known as the Greyhounds of the Sea, these ships can destroy threats from the air, surface, and underwater, giving them a fierce reputation. But what does it take to live and work on one of the most dangerous vessels afloat? Each destroyer is home to around 300 sailors who form a close-knit community. This isn't an office job. It's a lifestyle that demands discipline, resilience, and a strong sense of duty. Sailors on board destroyers follow a strict chain of command, with each crew member playing a unique role, from weapons specialists to engineers, medics, and cooks. Their day begins early, often before dawn, and they work in rotations to keep the ship operational 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Life on board is governed by routine, discipline, and teamwork. Shifts can last from 6 to 12 hours, and sailors must remain vigilant at all times. Every crew member is trained to handle multiple roles known as cross-training to adapt to any situation that might arise. This culture of versatility is essential on a destroyer where emergencies can come without warning. Space on a destroyer is limited, and personal quarters are modest. Sailors sleep in berthing areas, where 20 to 30 sailors share a single room with triple-stacked bunks. Privacy is non-existent, and each sailor has only a small locker for personal belongings. Life here is all about adaptation. Each person learns to respect the limited space and find comfort in routine. Despite the cramped quarters, close bonds are formed. The shared hardships create a strong sense of camaraderie among the crew. Small gestures, like sharing stories from home, helping with gear, or organizing a card game, go a long way in building a sense of family. This community spirit is what keeps morale up during long deployments and high-stress situations. The daily life of a sailor aboard a destroyer is intense and fast-paced. The day is divided into shifts, with each sailor rotating between duties, maintenance, and rest. Early morning watch duty often begins before sunrise, as sailors monitor radar systems and scan for potential threats on the horizon. The stakes are high. In 2018, the USS Dewey intercepted an unidentified vessel near the South China Sea during a routine patrol, highlighting the constant vigilance required on board. Between shifts, sailors perform maintenance routines to keep the ship's systems operational. Every component, from radar to weapon systems, undergoes regular inspections. Maintenance isn't just about keeping the ship functional, it's also about safety. The crew conducts detailed inspections of everything, from engines to weapon systems, ensuring that even minor issues don't lead to larger problems in critical moments. Fire is one of the most dangerous threats on board, given the ship's confined spaces and the presence of fuel and weaponry. To combat this, sailors undergo rigorous fire drill training. Twice a month, they practice handling different fire scenarios, preparing for emergencies in the engine room or near ammunition storage. In 2019, a small fire on the USS Fitzgerald during maintenance was swiftly contained, demonstrating the crew's readiness. Training also covers damage control, where sailors learn to respond to breaches, flooding, and even abandoned ship procedures. Life on a destroyer means being ready for the unexpected at all times, and each drill reinforces the skills needed to survive and protect the vessel. Sailors also practice handling anti-missile and anti-submarine systems, preparing for threats from above and below the water. Meals are a vital part of life aboard, providing both physical sustenance and a morale boost. In the mess hall, culinary specialists prepare meals that provide nutrition and comfort. With limited resources, they must be creative, but meals offer a sense of routine and a chance to relax. The Navy prioritizes balanced, hearty meals to keep energy levels high, especially during long deployments. Recreation time is limited, but highly valued. Sailors often gather in small recreation areas to play games, watch movies, or simply chat. While downtime is scarce, these moments provide a brief escape from the pressures of daily life. Some sailors bring portable hobbies like sketching, reading, or playing cards to unwind. Recreation may be minimal, but it's essential to keeping spirits high. Extended deployments take a toll on sailors' physical and mental health. The constant motion of the ship can cause seasickness, and the confined quarters contribute to joint and muscle strain. Regular physical training helps mitigate these issues, with sailors encouraged to exercise in the gym areas provided on board. Stretching routines and exercises are essential to maintaining physical fitness in such limited space. Mental health is equally critical. The Navy has taken steps to provide resources, including counseling and support services, though the isolation and high-stress environment remain challenging. In 2020, the Navy increased mental health resources following concerns about extended deployments. Sailors are encouraged to lean on each other, forming a support system that helps them cope with the mental strain of life at sea. Life on a destroyer means being ready for combat at a moment's notice. The Combat Information Center, or CIC, is the heart of the ship's operations in battle. Here, radar and sonar operators track threats and relay information to weapons specialists. When the destroyer goes into battle stations, every sailor reports to their assigned position. In 2003, during Operation Iraqi Freedom, destroyers launched Tomahawk missiles with precision strikes on key targets over 1,000 miles away, showcasing their deadly reach. Sailors train for intense combat scenarios, practicing anti-air, anti-surface, and anti-submarine warfare. The ship's Phalanx CIWS, or close-in weapon system, can fire 4,500 rounds per minute, acting as a last line of defense. In a 2020 drill, the USS Paul Ignatius intercepted a simulated missile attack, proving its capability to protect the crew even in close quarters. Underwater threats are equally daunting. Sailors train with the AN/SQS-53 sonar system, which detects submarines within a 30-mile radius. In 2016, the USS John Paul Jones tracked a foreign submarine near U.S. waters, proving the importance of sonar in modern naval operations. The Zumwalt-class destroyers represent the future of naval warfare. With stealth capabilities and an all-electric propulsion system, Zumwalt ships reduce their radar signature to evade detection. The Navy continues to test high-energy laser weapon systems. In 2022, the USS Portland successfully destroyed a drone with a laser weapon, a breakthrough in defensive technology. AI and robotics are also increasingly integrated, reducing manual labor and enhancing operational efficiency. Hypersonic missiles, set for deployment by 2025, will allow destroyers to strike targets faster than ever before. This technology provides an edge, ensuring that U.S. Navy destroyers remain the most formidable warships on the sea. Sailors face a unique psychological toll due to isolation, high stress, and separation from family. The mental strain of knowing they might face combat or emergency situations at any time is considerable. Prolonged deployments mean missing important events back home, which can lead to feelings of loneliness and emotional strain. To support sailors' well-being, the Navy provides a network of mental health professionals, chaplains, and peer counseling. In 2020, the Navy implemented new policies to reduce deployment lengths and increase rest periods between missions. The goal is to keep sailors mentally fit, as their focus and resilience are critical to the ship's success in dangerous waters. Destroyers have a proud history in the Navy, with each vessel carrying stories of bravery and resilience. The U.S. Cole, for instance, was attacked in 2000 by terrorists in Yemen, resulting in severe damage and loss of life. Yet, the ship was restored and returned to service, a testament to the Navy's commitment to honor those lost and maintain its strength. Destroyers have also played roles in humanitarian missions, such as disaster relief in the aftermath of the 2011 Tohoku earthquake in Japan. These ships are not only symbols of power, but also of dedication to humanitarian aid and global stability. From the cramped quarters to the high-stakes battles, life on a U.S. Navy destroyer is not for the faint-hearted. The sailors who live and work aboard these powerful vessels embody resilience, strength, and dedication. Every day, they maintain a state of readiness, representing the Navy's commitment to protect and serve, both at home and abroad. If you found this glimpse into life on a destroyer intriguing, please support our new channel by hitting the subscribe button and turning on notifications. We're excited to bring you updates every week with more in-depth coverage of the Navy, aviation, and military technology. Your support means a lot to us, and it helps us keep creating quality content for you. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned as we continue exploring the incredible world of naval warfare and beyond.